Hey, it's Ernest from Trip Astute. In this video, we're answering a common question asked by almost all international travelers. What do I do with the leftover currency from my trip? You know the drill. You come back from an international trip and you still have some unused cash or coins. I feel like this happens all the time. I think a lot of times too, I'll put my change in my backpack when going through the airport, only to find it days later. So today we're talking about the best ways to deal with leftover foreign currency. Before we get started, I just wanted to mention to some of our new viewers that we are a travel channel that is focused on sharing ways to make travel easier, affordable, and more enjoyable. Traveling can be stressful and expensive, so we're looking for ways to help you maximize your experience through travel tips, points and miles, and innovative gear. As many of you know, I'm a big advocate of using your credit cards whenever possible, even when traveling. Of course, you want to make sure that you use a credit card with no foreign transaction fees and also pay in the local currency if given the choice. But as you know, there are some places and situations where you have to use cash. There's just no way around it. So let's jump into some ways to deal with your leftover currency. Number one, exchange it. It may seem really logical to just exchange your foreign currency, but it can be tough. You could try and use the foreign currency exchange booth at the airport, but just know that you'll be getting an unfavorable exchange rate and usually charge a conversion fee. Also, you can try taking it to a bank, but most will only accept certain currencies and they often won't accept coins. Many banks also have a minimum amount and will charge a fee for the conversion. Unless you've got a lot of cash left over, I don't recommend going this route. There are other options when it comes to exchanging your money. Apparently casinos are a great place to exchange money as they tend to take a lot of different currencies and will give you a great rate. I've personally never done it, but if you live near a casino, it might be worth trying. The last way that I know is to use a service like leftover currency. It seems like a lot of travelers have used it and the reviews seem to be solid. You basically fill out an exchange form, mail your currency, and then you receive your money electronically through electronic transfer, PayPal, or check. The types of currencies are limited, but it definitely seems like a great way to get a better deal than the exchange booths. The company doesn't charge a fee either, and their exchange rates are competitive. Mailing currency does seem to be a bit risky, but based on the reviews, people seem to rate the service highly. Number two, apply it to your final hotel bill. If you're ending your overseas trip, you might want to ask the hotel whether you can pay part of your bill with your remaining cash and coins. Most hotels will honor the request. You may still need some currency if you're planning to take a taxi that doesn't accept credit cards or you need to pay a departure fee. However, in most cases, this is probably one of the easiest ways to get rid of your currency before heading home. Number three, donate it. A great way to get rid of your leftover currency is to donate it. Many airlines and airport lounges will collect donations specifically for programs like UNICEF's Change for Good. Another great option is to donate it to your local school district. Currency can often be used to help kids learn about geography. Anything that we can do to help teachers inspire and engage kids seems like a worthy cause. Especially in the US, our teachers tend to be underpaid and underappreciated, so finding ways to help them, even through donating, is an excellent option. Number four, load money on your Starbucks card. This is a great tip that I got from Frugal Travel Guy. Most airports around the world have a Starbucks, so you can usually ask the store to load up your Starbucks card. Starbucks states that there are no transaction or conversion fees and that the credit occurs in the original currency of the card. Assuming that there aren't any language or technical barriers, this could be an easy way to exchange some of your currency. Number five, sell it on eBay. This is one method that I saw recommended on some travel forums. It's definitely legal, but it seems rather complicated in terms of proving the amounts and dealing with any discrepancies. I personally don't know that I would go this route, but I decided to include it since I know people are doing it. Number six, give it as a gift. When I was a kid, one of my uncles traveled around the world for his job and actually gave me a ton of his leftover currency. I loved collecting them, and it honestly made me curious about traveling to a lot of countries. If there's a young person in your life, consider giving it to them as a gift. It makes a great souvenir and may even inspire them in the future to travel abroad to the same place. Number seven, keep it. Whether it's for sentimental value or just in case you decide to visit a place again, it might just make sense to keep it. There's always a risk that your currency might become outdated. For example, when many European countries adopted the euro, there was a grace period to exchange the old currencies. Also, sometimes countries will transition to new materials, which is what happened in the UK with their £20 notes. So your currency might become outdated or obsolete. But for most people, having some old currency is a good way to remember a trip and hopefully encourage you to book another vacation. What do you do with your leftover currency? Do you have any additional tips? Please let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and consider sharing our videos or channel with others that might also benefit from our content. Until next time, travel safe and travel smart.